Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And there were rumblings about DeMarcus Cousins getting traded or wanting out last season. Ownership said they wouldn't trade him for anyone and put those rumors to rest.
Listen, it would be impossible to get equal value for the Cousins trade. He's not going anywhere. He's already a top center in the league and still very young. He just
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. The guys looking at Sacramento, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building. And there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Torres in at point guard. Turner is out there with Allen. Then it's Paul George, and it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Gay against New Orleans, who is really on his game. 6 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. They get it back. The kick out to Collison. Misses the three. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And that one's good.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Collison kicks to Jones. Collison with a screen on Allen. Here's Cousins. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now here's Freak. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers. Here's George. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Outside Collison. Here's Cousins. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And he's good on the second. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with George Karl for just a few moments. And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying to minimize Monte Ellis's impact offensively. He added, he's one of the best in the league at blowing by his defender and finishing at the rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other end, make sure we go at him defensively and see that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis's strong suit seems like a smart plan.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Cousins. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
Now here's Freak. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the evening, and he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 15-footer. Here's Allen. And finally they hit one. Allen's got his first points in this one.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And he gets it to go.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Pacers leading by 6. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Monte Ellis.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Collison. 8 points his last outing. Fires high post. No good off the front iron.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. Torres, he's in at the point. C.J. Miles is out there with Lavoy Allen. Then there's Ellis. And it's Turner in at center, locking down the middle.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
Here's Torres. And it's Gay with the rebound.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
To the inside. Here's Jones. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Sacramento, Terrence Jones. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. Indiana leading by 11. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Torres. And that's good for 2. Freak's got 8. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Collison kicks to Jones. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Muhammad, and the foul on Miles Turner.
Miles Turner. That's his second personal foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Screen by Jones. Back to Cousins. Stolen by Miles.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He ended with 14 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
All right, Doris, well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge. Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Here's Turner, poked away, stolen by Collison. 3-on-3. Stolen by Miles. And here we go, Freak heading to the hoop.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Muhammad with it, working on Ellis. 3 on the clock. Collison, it's blocked. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. A platoon swap here for Sacramento. And a change for the Pacers. George is checked in for Turner.
The Kings with the timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings game.
Indiana making some changes. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for CJ. And the first half.
Monte, you guys had very active hands out there, and your defense seemed really to drive you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Freak. He's got 13 points and the 2 nice steals as well.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Sacramento, Rudy Gay is out there with Jones. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and there's Collison, and it's Muhammad in at the 2 spot. And a wide open look for Freak. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 15 points for Freak. The Kings trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's George. Oh!
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Gay, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Gay's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And Freak throws it down.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Great open look there. Muhammad's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Excellent feed from DC, Darren Collison.
Lets it go from deep, and that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line from Torres.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now here's Collison, defended by Torres. Collison dishes to Cousins. 3-pointer. Second chance shot, and there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
CJ Miles, he's checked in for Turner. Outside Collison. Dishes to Gay. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 3rd rebound tonight. The pass to Ellis. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Collison. Shoots from the elbow. Great D that time from Collison.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now here's Muhammad. Tight defense on him. Back to Collison. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. Collison's got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Ellis with it. Muhammad with the steal. And it's Ellis, and it's shooting guard. And here's Freak, left side Turner. Torres the pass to George. The dish to Freak. Lock at 6. George sets a screen for Freak. And Jones pulls it down.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now Muhammad. Here's Gay. Cousins, no one around him. No good on the triple. Indiana leading by 4. 17-foot shot on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Freak kicks to Turner. That's good. And the Pacers lead by 8.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Freak throws it down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
6 on the shot clock. Screen by Cousins. Here's Gay. Cousins trying to free himself up. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And Freak throws it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down. How about the night Cousins is having? He has 9 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Sacramento making a switch here. Collison's out there, and a change for the Pacers. Allen's checked in. The Kings trail by 7. Collison dishes to Cousins. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Then for the Kings, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. Lance Stevenson comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Ben McLemore in for Shabazz Muhammad. The Pacers also changing it up. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Turner. And Freak subbed in for George Hill. And Cousins gets it to go.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Some changes for Sacramento. Terrence Jones is checked in for Cauley Stein. Gay comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for McLemore. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Outside Collison. Cousins against Villanueva to take the lead. The drive by Cousins, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Collison, the pass to Cousins. Kicks it out to Gay. Pulls it from 20. And that one hits back iron. The Pacers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Freak. He kicks it to Villanueva. Ellis outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Torres. Count it, and the foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
There's the screen. Inside, off the pick. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And Darren Collison is allowed to get going and heat up. And this is exactly what happened.
Here's Torres. Sinks it.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cousins inside. Villanueva's there. The drive by Collison. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. And that'll be his third foul so far. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A three ball would do just that.
Collison, no good. And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.